So I think we're going to get started because I'm really excited and I want to start. I want to show you guys my exciting news, what we've been working on here at head office, and what I can show you to use for your own socials, which is awesome, and for your customers. So today we're talking about customer retention as well as customer attraction. So we've made up some beautiful new resources for you guys, and let me know if you can see my screen right now. If you can give me a thumbs up or comment in the chat and let me know, because hiding away, oh, thumbs up, I like that one. Hiding away, I'm glad you did that as well because I can't actually see the chat right now. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yeah, on your virtual office, once you log in, there's this awesome section called resources, and it is absolutely jam-packed full of stuff for you guys to go and use on your social. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about healthy starts for families. So that's been our theme for the month. Each month, we try to do a product theme that we decide on at head office. And help give you guys resources to share them with other people, as well as we normally focus on it for our public pages. So if you haven't followed us on Facebook, Juice Plus Ost, and same with Instagram, make sure to check us out, especially because Ali looks after that and she's been doing so many giveaways lately. She's giving away coconut bowls, she's giving away Pop Babies blenders, she's just going for it. So anyway, today we're on Healthy Start for Families. So if you click on this, it'll bring you to an awesome new Dropbox that's been set up. So I'd love to hear whether you guys are enjoying the Dropbox setup, whether you've seen that or not. It's a bit of a new change that we're trying to roll out across the different resources that you guys have. And one of the things I love about Dropbox is that you can just hit the download button and then it'll all go to your device or your, laptop or whatever, and it's all there on your computer, ready to go. So when you click into it, you'll see for Healthy Start for Families, we've got like fact sheets, one for Australia, one for New Zealand. There's also like images and stuff you can use. So make sure that you're checking out all this stuff because like this is all our family health study research and it's ready to go. Nice, Ali, doing a hair flick there. Ready to go. This is the stuff that we use on our socials as well. Like all these did you know graphics, we're using them on our stories and stuff like that. We've got different sizes, all that jazz. There's also like videos you can download. So you could download these and share them on your own socials. We've also got the YouTube video. So when you see this weird like globe thing, it means that it's got a link going out elsewhere. In which case, many of the cases, it's going to the YouTube channel to go and share those promo videos with other people. But the real exciting one that I'm going to let you guys in on, hey Kelly, is the Healthy Fun for Families. And I just realized we have a typo there that says Healthy Fun for Families. That's less fun, but we'll get that sorted. That won't stop you from checking out what's inside. And this is what I wanted to really talk to you guys about today. You may have noticed that in the customer newsletter that went out, we sent out a little blog at the top of the article to say, hey, check out all these really fun activities, especially good for lockdown and kids. So we wanted to share that with you guys and show you how you can use that blog and use those activities to go and share them with your customers for retention, to say, hey, you're an awesome customer and I want to give you this little freebie. Or if you want to try and attract new people. So I bet you know someone who has a kid. I mean, I'm a child. I have a mother. I bet you know someone else. And yeah, it's going to be trying to share this resource with them and be that conversation starter. That sometimes it's really hard to just get out there and be like, hey, this is the thing I do. Well, this is your conversation. So we've got labeled start here. That's where I want you to start. So if you click into this PDF, and we have everything set up as PDFs so that you can copy and paste text. So if you just want to highlight it and be like, yes, inexpensive ideas for school kids and adults to live healthier, I'm going to copy and paste that and just use that as my caption. How good is that? Done. So, but what I actually want to tell you is what is healthy fun for families. So this is the blog, the web page that we've set up. And in it, you'll find tips on good nutrition, restful sleep, hydrating well, and moving more. So under each of those, there's about 3 different tips, and I'll show you the blogs in a second. So there's 2 different blogs that we've given to you. One's going to be targeted at your customers, and one's going to be targeted at new people. And we want to split them up because they have different messages at the end. So one says, hey, if you're a Juice Plus customer, you should check this out. The Healthy Starts for Families program that we love, where you get free kids products. Whereas the other one says, hey, have you heard about Juice Plus? And then it goes into the Healthy Starts for Families as well, because we already know these people have kids, right? So who doesn't want to increase their good nutrition with the beautiful Juice Plus products that we have? So when we go into our start here, it'll show you that you can share it with customers or share with potentials. So let's start out by sharing with customers, and I'll show you the blog that I'm talking about. If you haven't already seen it. Has anyone seen it in the customer newsletter that came out? I would love to hear what you thought. So let's pull it up and see. What are you talking about, Kira? You're going crazy. So welcome to the program. This is the beautiful resource that you can share with your customers. Oh, and it's got beautiful images in there. So when you scroll down, it's got a nice little welcome that we've got different activities for you guys to look at. And then it goes into tips. So nutrition, there's downloads. You can download this cute little sticker chart. Print that one out, stick some stickers on there. So these ones are kind of aimed at, you know, younger kids, primary school age, I would say, or, you know, preschool for some of them. But there's also really helpful tips. I even want to say for adults in there. I'm going to go into some of these in a second that I love. Happy tummies, happy families. So overnight oats recipes. So all these are really awesome to do with the kids. As well as having them for yourself if you want them, if you like your oats. I like my oats with complete. I have that every morning. I'm a bit of a chocolate complete girl. Then we've got some tips for sleeping, you know, creating a routine, things like that. Why sleep is awesome. Meditation. I put in my own little recommendation here. I downloaded the Smiling Mind app, and it is really cool. There's different, like, there's definitely stuff for adults in there. That's what I was using. But there's also stuff for kids in there where you can do meditations together. And I was like, oh my God, how cute is that? So hopefully other people will find all these tips really helpful. Then there's stuff on hydration, why it's important, little lentil soup in there. And I think I really want to try out these ones, which is the like flavored water and stuff like that. Okay, so then we get to the bottom, fitness, glow in the dark dance party. So as you can see at the bottom of this one, we've got, if you're already a Juice Plus customer, you may be eligible for free children's products. Oh my gosh. The Healthy Starts for Families program. And it goes into a bit more around how you can actually get that started up as a customer. And, you know, what you get, you know, up to $4.5 grand worth of free product. How awesome is that? So then from there, you can say, hey guys, did you check out the blog? Did you find it super helpful? How'd you go with the nutrition section? Do you want to add some nutrition? You already have Juice Plus. What if they've already got their fruit and veg? They're already buying fruit and veg blend, but they didn't realize that they could also upgrade and get Healthy Starts for Families. How cool would that be? So you don't have to remember all that because We've written it all out for you. So when you can share with your existing customers, so we've got a special link, the one that I just showed you. So here we've got that it says customer in the URL. If it says customer in the URL, I want you to send that one to your customers. Yeah. So just send them like a personalized email, a Facebook message, an SMS or something, however you talk to them, and ask them, you know, how they're going and stuff like that. And you can flick them through the resource. So we've got some examples down like, hey, lovely, how are you going? I saw this web page and I thought of you. It's a bunch of activities you can do with your kids at home. Check it out. That's all you need to do and see whether they go and, you know, hopefully get back to you. Yes, that's right, Celine. All the hard work done for you. How good is that? Oh, I'll show you your appreciation. I'm appreciative of the team as well, especially Gudrun, because she went and put together all these different versions and everything. So kudos out to her. And then think about how you could personalize that message as well, because it means so much more when you go and say their kids' names or you go and ask how their husband's going or something like that. Are they in lockdown? So many people are in lockdown right now. And, you know, they need something to do with the kids, a lot of homeschooling going on. That only takes up like a small portion of the day and you have to go and fill all that other time. Well, these are super helpful. So I want you to think about this right now. Who are 3 customers you could share this with? I want you to write their names down and I want you to make a commitment that you're going to contact them because everything is here for you. So think about 3 customers you could reach out to. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I could send that to my next door neighbor, maybe who's on the products. Or, you know, there's that other person that's on complete, but they do have kids, so they would probably be interested in this. Wonder if they'd be interested in some of the other products as well. So that's step 1. That's how to use it for your customers. So if we jump back to the Dropbox, we had more opportunities. So let's have a look at how you can attract potentials. So people who aren't your customers. And just a reminder that sharing with customers also has its own folder here. So you can jump in and check out that PDF again, and it'll bring you straight to that web page that you want to share out. So let's go back to the start. Cool. Wow. There's sharing techniques. How to share with potentials. Let's go there. So sharing with non-customers. As you can see, we've got a different web page that we're going to look at. This one doesn't have the word customer in it, which means this one is the one you're sending to your potentials. Yeah. So think about who you could reach out to, because I'm almost certain, as I said, I'm a child. You guys are all children. I bet you know other people with children as well. Who could you reach out to? A mum, a dad, a grandparent, you know, someone, as I said, the next door neighbor. Because with Healthy Starts for Family, so the program where if you buy a certain Juice Plus product, like your fruit and veg blend or your premium pack, adult chewables, or any of the bundles that have those products in it, you can also sign up. You can co-sponsor a child and get them free products. If you don't know about that, make sure to book in a coaching call with someone from head office and they'll explain it to you. They're awesome. I feel like Nicole would be an awesome person to talk you through that stuff. So yeah, send a message out to someone you know and send them the link and be like, hey, how are you going? Bunch of activities. I got your back. And again, if you want to make your message better, make sure to personalize it a little bit more. Okay, but what if you really don't know anyone? You're like, I've got no friends on Facebook. I'm in a little silo. I don't go outdoors. At the moment, I don't go outdoors because of lockdown. What about encouraging other people to reach out to you? So for this one, we can make some social media posts. Oh, you are lovely, Nicole. I mean it. So what it is using some of the pre-made social media graphics. I mean, you can make your own as well. I'm all for that, or go and snap some selfies. I love that too. And putting in a little message, a little caption that gets people excited about it, and asking them to give you a private message if they're interested, or comment if they're interested, or something like that. So that means that you're creating that connection, and it's not just giving them something straight away for free. I mean, yeah, it feels like it's for free, but really what they're paying for is that connection, creating that relationship, getting that message started, right? Because nothing in this world is actually free. That's my top tip of the day. If something's for free, why is it for free? Like Healthy Starts for Families. We love Healthy Starts for Families at head office, besides helping families and kids and stuff like that, but also because it helps improve retention rates. And you should definitely check out Kate Gollay's recent training on customers and stuff like that, customer care. She had a great one earlier this week, so make sure to check that out, because she talks around retention for using Healthy Starts for Families as a great way. So we're talking attraction right now though. So, you know, if you have kids, then this is a great segue to be like, I'll take whatever help I can get right now, and send me a message if you want the home activities that I've been doing with the kids. That's a great opener. Or if you don't have kids, for all my friends who are out of ideas for things to do with their kids, I've got your back. Send me a DM and I'll send you these activities. Now, you don't need to use these captions verbatim. I mean, as I said, PDF, it means you can just like highlight the text, copy and paste if you want, but apply it to yourself. Like, how does this impact you? What makes it sound more like you? What would you say? Yes, that train video should be in the Facebook group. That's where I saw it, so I'm guessing it's still there. I think if you go and type in customer care, it should probably come up. And Kate did an awesome job, so definitely worth it. I'm like on the training telling you to do more training. But yeah, no worries, Kelly. You definitely want to make sure that whatever you're posting sounds like you, especially if you don't have kids. Don't say, oh, I've been doing this with the kids. Like, if people know you, they're going to know that you don't have kids. I wouldn't post that because I don't have kids, but I would post that for all my other friends. Yeah, I do have your back, because I know a lot of people struggling right now. And if you want something, you know, a bit more fun, you can definitely post like a GIF or something like that. They're all on Facebook. When you go and click in, there's a GIF option. This is one I found where the kids are just like crawling all over the father. And if this applies to you, me last week, feeling a little less like this right now because I've got new activities. And can I just see in the chat, does anyone have kids here? Do you guys have kids that would be able to use these resources? Yeah, you do, Kelly. Because I would recommend checking out the activities and kind of like testing them out yourself before you say, hey, I use these activities, because, you know, some people can see through and you're like, I use them for sure, but actually trying them out and seeing how they go. And that also gives you more content as well, right? So you go and make that, I think it was like a pomegranate sparkler or something in there, a drink. You could take a photo and be like, oh my God, I am loving this new drink I got from this activities webpage. And, you know, let me know if you want the recipe, and you can go and send them that. Another idea is, you know, going into the articles themselves and going and pulling out a paragraph that you really like. So say, 2 tips to help with sleep. And it's like, start bedtime routine at the same time every night, and ask yourself and your children, what is the best thing that happened today? So you could go and copy and paste those and put them as a caption and be like, hey, if you want even more tips, let me know and I'll send them through. Oh, just remind you to send it to your niece. Go, Celine. So that's my next question to you guys. And if you want to pop in the chat, you don't have to like say the exact person, as in you don't need to name them and be like, I'm sending it to Celine Egan. Write down 3 people. So can you send this to your neighbor? Can you send this to your niece? Can you send this to your workmate? Can you send this to, who else could you send it to? Tell me. Put in the chat who are 3 people that you could send it to. Send it to yourself. You're like, I think I should check these out because they're really cool. So remember, these are people who aren't your customers as well. And the reason why we're doing this, besides giving them super love and super help, is to form a relationship. It doesn't mean that, you know, they're immediately going to sign up and start taking Juice Plus and they're your #1 customer. It means that you've opened the door so that in 12 months' time, when they hear about Juice Plus again and they're like, oh yeah, that did sound like a cool thing, and they go and do their own research. And then they were like, oh, Carol went and sent me a really cool link that was, you know, Juice Plus. It talked about Juice Plus. I'm going to message Carol about it. Kelly, good on you. Sister, friend, and other mums on my social media page. Yes, for sure. I mean, I am almost certain that they would be grateful. I'm grateful on their behalf, I want to say. So that's the main stuff I wanted to cover with you guys today. I hope you found that helpful. Probably the biggest takeaway from this is make sure you get on your virtual office and check out these resources. And then if you go into the Healthy Starts for Families section, you'll get into more of these resources. What age group are the kids' activities aimed at? I think it varies depending on the activity itself. Personally, I think it's around up to like primary school, so like year 6 would kind of be topping it. But it depends which posts, right? So the sticker chart would definitely be like your lower end, like preschool type age. But then you can take out some of the later ones where it's like overnight oat recipe. Like, I mean, to be fair, you could do that with teenagers. As I said, I would do that as an adult. As well as, you know, other drinks and stuff in there. Meditation, that's definitely something that some teens would find super useful at the moment. But yeah, and it's something that you could personalize the message, right? So you say, hey, I thought you might like some of these ideas. I know your kids are in high school now, but there's some super nice stuff around meditation, and I thought that would be helpful with, you know, not being in school at the moment. I'm sure lots of poor HSC kids are freaking out right now. And anyone else have any other questions? Yeah, send it to all your mum friends who are homeschooling. That is definitely a good one, Nicole. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, and I would also love to hear if you guys found this helpful, found this training helpful, found the Dropbox setup helpful. We'd love to work with you guys more on what works well for you in your business and what resources you guys need to make sure that you can be building your business more successfully. Because here at head office, we are 100% here to help you. We are fully backing you, and we want to set you up for success. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time and found this worthwhile. And definitely, if you're tuning into the replay or anything like that, let me know. Let me know if you found this helpful. And I look forward to bringing you guys so much more stuff. Thanks, Kelly. Have a great day, everyone, and have a great weekend coming up. See you later.